Right then, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Non-League to Premier League. My oh my, as you can see from the thumbnail, things have taken a turn for the worse, guys. Right, if we come in then, you can see we are still top of the league. We are 4 points ahead of Hartlepool with 3 games in hand, which is a good spot to be in. But if we come into our schedule, a bit of the best of it has turned into a bit of the worst of it. So you were last with us then here for the 3-2 victory over Notts County, where we was very dominant, but they really come on in the last 10 minutes of the second half. We then followed that up with an extremely disappointing performance at Sutton, where we got ran off the pitch, and I do mean literally ran off the pitch. Shocking, boys. Really shocking. We may as well have not even bothered taking the bus down there, like, do you know what I mean? Horrible performance. We then followed that up with a 1-1 draw at Halifax. We was in real control of that game. Just couldn't see it out. The finishing was poor, and we didn't deserve the 3 points, in honesty with you. Halifax come on really well in the last kind of half hour of the second half, and quite honestly, they probably could have took all 3 points there. We then got a 1-0 victory away at Dover. Very uneventful game. Our performances at the moment really have been like this. Just not good enough, boys. Do you know what I mean? Really not good enough. We then followed that up with a 2-2 draw with Weymouth at home as well at Damson Park. Like, you'd expect us really to be pushing on here now. And then followed that up with a 1-0 defeat away at Torquay. And they were the better side again. You know, you can't moan when the opposite side are the better side. We was in the game for long periods of the game. Possibly could have got a draw out of it. But I tried changing the formation in the second half. We went a lot more attacking. Just couldn't make that breakthrough. And lads, we ain't there. I don't know what's going on. Apologies if you can hear the dog behind me. She's scratching the sofa. So we'll have to try and get that edited out on the sound. Do apologise. And then, at home, finally, everything clicked again. And we were 5-0 up against Altrincham. As you can see, they did grab a consolation goal in the last 10 minutes. But a really well-rounded team performance. And we need to keep that going. Because, guys, if I go down a little bit here, look. You can see there's been a few postponements because of the weather. You know, England, the weather, you know what it's like. And unfortunately, with where we are... pitches, they get sodden real quick. So, we have got a horrid 8. Look at the run of games in April. The 2nd, the 5th, the 10th, 13th, 17th, 20th, 24th. This is going to be an absolute shit show of a month. So, I don't know what I'm expecting. I don't know what you're expecting, boys. But, we're going to have to see where we go and how we get on. So, we're here today... back a couple of games earlier than we expected, because obviously originally we was going to come back for the game after Barnet, but the month has just gone to shite. So we are going to play then Aldershot and Woking this afternoon. Hopefully we get 6 points on the board. Obviously we need to maintain that lead, because I've got a horrible feeling that April is going to be a real difficult month for us. So without further ado, let's run the intro and get into the games this afternoon. Right then, folks, so here we are, straight into the game against Altrincham. Aldershot, I don't know why I said Altrincham, we've just played them not long ago. So, we are going to go in with a team of Boot in goal, Cover on the left, Sheab and Piggott at the back, Cox at the right, Osborne and Cole in the midfield, trying to pull those strings, Aaron Sibbier on the left, Sparrow behind Charlie Ball, and McGee out on that right-hand side. Now, folks, We've got a couple of injuries, nothing really to worry about too much, but we are missing Jordan Cox on that left-hand side, who is a big mix for us. We need to pick up 3 points here this afternoon. Hartlepool drew their game, so that's good for us. But we need a big performance here, and we really do. We need to keep the momentum going on the back of that 5-1 victory, and we're hoping that this afternoon we can get exactly that. So, I'm going to say with outstretched arms, carry on from where you finished off last time, boys, because that was a fantastic performance. And we want to skip this, and we very quickly want to turn off the sounds, because the crowd sound comes through really loud on the microphone. 10 minutes in then to the first half. No team has had a shot on goal yet. This is quite shocking. And a free kick then for Aldershot. Plumby takes it over the top for McCormack. And McCormack, what a goal. Ross McCormack, you know, is prolific at times, takes it down, Boot gets a hand to it, but it struck that hard, it still finds the corner of the goal. Not good for us, really poor defending there from Shihab's got to be said, and Boot probably could do with being a little bit stronger in goal there. Poor goal for us to concede. He's well onside, I don't know why they're bringing this up, so we're going to skip that, and straight away we are in trouble, and we're going to say to the boys, that ain't good enough. So as you can see, Aldershot are the better team here at the moment. We still haven't had a shot on goal. 30 minutes near enough into the first half. We do finally get one. No highlights for us as the clock ticks down. And this is a really poor performance, boys. This is what I'm on about. Like, at times, we are just so flat, so dead. It's unbelievable. And what a poor first half. And that is not going to do. That's not going to do at all. And we are going to say, with thrashed arms, I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. We need a much better performance in that second half. We haven't seen anything by 65 minutes. I'm going to completely change it up. As you can see, though, the clock is ticking down. Nothing's happening. Nothing. If we just give them maybe a little bit of encouragement, boost the morale a bit. And Aldershot are really keeping us at bay here. Right, so what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to come into a 4-2-4 here. Sparrow is going to come off. He's going to come off for Kyle Hoodlin. He's having a poor game as well. McKee on that right-hand side is really not playing well today, which doesn't help us one little bit. So he's going to actually come off as well. We're going to bring on Justin Donowa. He's having a good game, his cover, so we're not going to bring him off. Pigot's in danger of being booked, and he's only playing a 6.4, so we will bring on Tyrone Williams in the centre of defence. I mean, we've got some poor performances all over the pitch here, and it's really not that good for us, so we're going to hire that out a little bit. More direct passing. We're going to maybe hit the crosses early. Do we hit the crosses early for Kyle Hoodlin? I think we do, right? Distribute to the flanks. We do want to be countering, and there we go. Right, so that's how we're going to go. We're going to try now and get a little bit out of this. We confirm the changes. We want to go very attacking is what we want, and we want to shout. Come on, berate them. Shout at them properly from the sidelines. Walker takes the goal kick. It's over the top. Osborne gets it. Kyle Hoodlin then finds Reece Cole. Reece Cole back to Tyrone Williams. Tries to play it over the top. Really poor. Booty on the ball. Finds Nooble. Nooble finds Rowe. Rowe goes out wide to Kenyon. Really nice passage of play here from Aldershot. Rowe gets the ball again. Hoodlin should have been there. Nooble back out to Kenyon then. He goes past him. Too easy. Nooble again then. Nooble, should I say. Cole. Inside to Rowe. Edsa, we're going to lose 2-0 here. I can feel this coming. Ross McCormick. Rowe again. He goes on the outside. What a poor effort. Really nice passage of play from Aldershot there. And the alarm bell should be ringing. 85 minutes on the clock near enough. Cox with the throw-in. Finds Donowa. Charlie Ball's in the middle. How do you miss that from there? What are you doing? Oh my word. How do we not equalise there? That should have at least been 1-1. And that, lads, that is what I'm on about. This is the problem we've got. Very, very even game. 9 shots on goal, 1 on target. What in the blue hell is that? Point the finger. In fact, no, we're not going to have any gestures. I'm far from pleased with that result. And this is what's happening, and it's really not the end of like the time in the season where you want your form to be bouncing up and down and up and down. 4 points ahead, so we are still top of the league, obviously. We've now got a worse goal difference, though, it's worth noting, than Aldershot. And I don't know, lads, I get horrible feeling in my stomach that the team's just going to fall apart here, and that is obviously not what we want at all. We'll be back in a second with the second game. Right then, folks, so here we are back for the game away against Woking. So, McGee is now also injured as well, and Donowa is on international duty. So, up steps youngster Rio Glean. The team today then, Ryan Boot, Cover, Piggott, Shiab and Cox at the back. Osborne and Cole again in the centre of midfield, with Aaron Sivia, Sparrow and Glean just behind Charlie Ball. We really need a result here, guys. I know that I said that in the last game, but I feel like this now is pivotal. We need to start winning away games. By the way, that last game that we just played against Aldershot, that's the first time in 7 games that we have lost at home. So that's really not a good thing. So this afternoon we are going to say, I want a better performance than last time out, and it's not an option. My God, there's nothing here really that I want to say, because I don't want them getting kind of, what's the word that I'm looking for? Complacent. That's the word I'm looking for, because everything here is trying to big them up, and I don't really want to do that. They've been playing awfully, so we'll say that Woking have been playing terribly lately, but in all fairness, so have we. We go past here, on we go then, into the kick-off. Only 4 points ahead of Hartlepool then, again. Huge match for us here. We have started the better side, but no highlights yet. Again, up front, issues where we've got no chances really. Ross with the goal kick then, hits it long. Manages to find a header out to Tarpe. Tarpe gets it, no. It's intercepted by Cover. Aaron Sibia on the left-hand side, cuts inside. Is he going to go all the way? Finds Jamie Osborne, back out to Cox. Lovely down the right-hand side for Glean. Just can't get onto it. Tarpe launches the pass. Shiab is there. Glean does get onto it. Cole then finds Aaron Sibia. Surely. Rio Glean to Jamie Osborne. Finds Cover. There's loads of people in the box. Charlie Ball's there. Oh my word. It's pinging all over the place. And finally Woking get it away. Dennis down this right hand side is brought down by Osborne. And I think Osborne is very lucky there to get away without a booking. I thought that could have been red, honestly. And we are not looking fantastic. Cook then plays it out wide to Tarpe. No pressure being put on him really at all, as he just comes inside. What the flipping heck are we playing at? This is awful football from the Moors lately. Cover then to Sparrow, to Osborne. Got people in the box, gets the cross in. Garner gets it away. Cox gets it back in. Garner again. Osborne to Cole. Out to Rio Glean. Charlie Ball's there. Finds Devontae Aaron Sibia. Poor pass again, and Gray can launch the counter-attack now. Plays it out wide to Tarpe. Oh, he missed his tackle on the right-hand side, did Jordan Cox, and that was awful. And again, lads, we just... I can see the season falling apart right in front of me here. Then we're going to thrash our arms. I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. I mean, it's almost getting to throw in the water bottle time now, isn't it? To launch a water bottle at one of their heads and say, what the bloody hell are you doing? And Rio Glean is now injured as well. Things are not going good for us in terms of injuries and where we are. It's just going from bad to worse at times. And we've got people who are playing on a 6.4, just really no good. Give team talk to Jamie Ward. Outstretched arms, pump fists. I know you're capable of making a difference for us, Jamie. I know you're leaving us in the summertime, but we could really do with a bit of input from you here. And they're just doing nothing. There is nothing going on. Bakayoko then finds Tarpe. No, Ward is there. Ward plays it inside to Aaron Sibia. So Charlie Ball, and again, Ball one-on-one. And it's just not good enough. What is going on as Hartlepool take the lead? That's going to narrow the point gap down to 2 points if it carries on the way it is. Yes, we've got 2 games in hand, but this is awful. Cover then to Aaron Sibia. Aaron Sibia back to Cover. Cover finds Charlie Ball and he's headed over. What is he doing? For a man who has been so prolific for so many games, you have to say he's had his chances this time. Off he comes. On comes Kyle Hudlin, the youngster, the big lad. Get a few crosses into him and maybe, just maybe, we can pull something out of this game. And we've got people playing really, really poorly. Reece Cole is motivated, but he's on a 6.5. Aaron Sibier's playing really bad as well. In fact, we're going to take Aaron Sibier off. We'll bring on Jordan Cranston. We won't go anymore. We will confirm the substitutions. And we're going to, I don't know, maybe encourage the boys a little bit. Just come on now, lads. We need something here. Come on. Clock ticking away then, and it's a free kick for Woking. Tarpe is going to take it. Stands over the ball nicely. Just plays it short, actually, to Hall. Back to Tarpe. Back to Hall. Is he going to find Tarpe again? No. Jamie Osborne intercepts. Clearance is really poor, though. Over the top for Hall. I mean, it's wound down to nothing. But you would say, on the way that things are going at the moment, it looks more likely for Woking to get something than us. And that is something that we really need to address as they play over the top for Hall. Hall is there, and there it is. You saw it coming. We all knew it was coming. And things are just going from bad to worse for me, for the Moors. And I tell you something, boys, there is a big chance here that we might get sacked in April. Because if we lose that top spot, after already going out of the 2 cups earlier than expected by the board, I don't think they're going to keep us around. And the playoffs, we all know how dodgy playoffs can be in the first place. We're going to have to change things up, lads, for the next episode. I really am. We're going to maybe have to change formation. We've just fell apart. Absolutely fell apart. Better team for most of the game. But as you can see, 10 shots on goal, 3 on target. It just ain't good enough. It really isn't. 14 corners. From 14 corners, we've created nothing. And really, really poor. Pass percentage completion, really nice. Possession kept, really nice. But we're getting undone by shitty goals and long balls. And I know that's non-league football. You know that's non-league football. But the way that we're going at the moment, it ain't good. It really, really ain't good. So that leaves us then 1 point clear at the top of the table. 2 games in hand. So we could potentially go 7 points clear, in all fairness, which would leave us in a fantastic situation. But as things stand at the minute, I ain't bloody comfortable. I ain't confident, lads, either. I don't know how you are. If you did enjoy the video today, please do drop a like on it. Hope you're all very well. See you Wednesday.